يا اهلا وسهلا فيكم يوتيوب، معكم يوسف جو، واليوم ناخذكم فلوج على السريع ان شاء الله تستفيدون منه. فكرة جديدة اللي هو الريكفري او الاستشفاء. كل اثليت، كل رياضي، يعني بادي بيلدينج، كروسفيت، ويت ليفتنج، سواء كانت من رياضة الحديد او رياضة غير الحديد، لو مثلا لاعب ثاني من اي رياضة ثانية، او حتى الناس الافرج اللي ما يتمرنون ومو برياضيين، جسم الانسان يصيد ستريس، سواء كان ستريس او تعب من الضغط اللي هو فيه من ناحية رياضي، راح يكون كثر التمارين تسبب اصابات والجسم يكون شاد. في بعض الناس ما يتمرنون ويصيدهم يعني ضغط في الجسم، ويصيدهم تعب في الجسم وفي العضلات بسبب مثلا مجال عملهم، الجسم يتعب والجسم يصيده ارهاق. لازم تهتم فيه علشان يهتم فيك. شلون تبي جسمك يعطيك نتيجة اللي انت تبي توصل لها، سواء تفصل جسمك او تقوي جسمك وانت ما تشافيه، وانت يعني ما تهتم فيه. في طرق وايد حق الريكفري. ناس وايد مثلا يلجون الى المساج، والمساج وايد زين خصوصا حق لاعبين كمال اجسام، خصوصا حق الرياضيين. والمساج طبعا انواع كثيره، في مساج رياضي وفي مساج يعني ريلاكسنج. بنسوي له بعد فلوج ثاني اللي هو المساج، وشنو اهميه المساج حق الجسم، وخصوصا اذا واحد فيه اصابه. اليوم انا حبيت ارويكم شيء جديد غير المساج، يعتبر بعد ريكفري ووايد زين حق الجسم وحق العضل. الحوض البارد، انا اسميه الحوض البارد، هو في له اسم معين بس انا ناسي اسمه الحين. ان شاء الله لما نروح حق المحل اللي هو ريكفري عندنا هني في مملكة البحرين في منطقة الجنبية، راح نحط لكم الانستغرام وكل شيء في الديسكربشن بوكس، تابعوهم وجربوا روحوا لهم، سواء كانت فيك اصابة او ما فيك اصابة، تعبان او مو بتعبان، هذا الشيء صحي يفيدك ما يضرك. اسعارهم مناسبة وممتازين الصراحة، معاملاتهم وايد زينة. انا جربت، رحت لهم من قبل، اروح بين فتره وفتره، يعني كلاعب كمال اجسام انا لازم انوع في الريكفري مالي، وبين فتره وفتره لازم نروح. باختصار شديد، اول شيء الدش في الحوض البارد، ماي بارد، درجه الحراره 8 درجات، تم فيه 10 دقائق، الجسم كامل لراسك هني. اذا كان العضل شاد، الماي البارد او الحوض البارد يرخي. بعد 10 دقائق من الحوض البارد تنتقل الى الحوض الحار الجاكوزي. طبعا هو بيكون اكثر ريلاكسنج، لان من بعد الحوض البارد بتحس بألم في جسمك، حتى انا اوقات يصير جسمي احمر يكثر من شدة البرودة. الحوض الحار والجاكوزي علشان يسوي استرخاء حق العضل وحق الانسجة. بعدها تنتقل الى اخر مرحلة في السيشن مالك، اللي هو يلبسونك مثل الجوارب، يغطون الساقين، يغطون الرجلين، طبعا من الاصابع الى الحوض. جهاز يشتغل مدته 30 دقيقة، يضغط على الساقين، الجزء السفلي من جسمك كامل، طبعا من الحوض الى تحت كلش، يضغط عليه ويسوي ريليس، يضغط على العضل ويرخيه لمدة 30 دقيقة، تكون انت مستلقي ورافع الرجلين او القدمين. فهذه زين حق الدورة الدموية ودفع الدم يكون منتظم اكثر. السيشن مالهم ممتاز، ماكسيموم مدته تقريبا ساعة، تقريبا في الشهر مرة اروح لهم، او ساعات في الشهر بين شهر ونص او شهرين مرة. لازم يكون الريكفري داي او يوم الاستشفاء، طبعا يوم ما تمرن فيه، يفضل ان انت تريح جسمك، فيكون يوم الاوف، يوم الاجازة، تريح جسمك طول اليوم. تقدر اليوم اللي بعده تدخل التمرين. اهم شيء ان في يوم الريكفري ما تسوي اي مجهود، وراح تحس بالفرق. يعني انا اتمنى ان انتم تجربون هذا النوع من الاستشفاء وهذا النوع من الريكفري. فاحنا الحين رايحين ان شاء الله ما اتاخر عليهم، باقي 10 دقايق. ايش اسوي؟ اخيرا وصلنا. هاي هو المكان. وهم يكونون هني في الطابق الفوقي. وش فيك؟ اوكي. احنا الحين في ريد ريكفري، مثل ما شفتوا يعني كويك فيو على المكان كله، وعندنا طبعا هني الينا ماي فريند تقول لكم اللي هو الخصائص والفوائد حق اللي شرحنا لكم اياه، الحوض البارد عقب الحوض الحار، وبعدين الريكفري مال اللي هو الاقدام. So Alana, give us just a quick benefits about the, I call it the cold tub.
Yeah.
So what is the name exactly?
Yeah, it's an ice bath, cryotherapy. Yeah, but there's different forms of cryotherapy. So this one is water-based, so it's ice bath. This one is used in sports a lot. People who train quite often and they want to reduce their risk of getting injured, but whilst keeping their performance high. That's the whole point of it, is that you're still able to train so that you don't push so far that you end up getting injured. So the idea is that you come here before you have to go to a physio. So it's to prevent injury. You know, some people will come as a form of recovery after they're coming back from injury. But the idea is that if you train a lot, you want to recover even better so that you can continue to train at a good level. So it's for performance.
You can come here if you have like injury or stress or even...
So usually you should come here when you're healthy. That's when you should come here, is to prevent injury. But we do have a lot of clients that come here off the recommendation of their physiotherapist. So if they're dealing with injuries that they're already seeing a physiotherapist about, because we're not a licensed physio, we are just here, we're like in between the gym and the physio, you know, so we're that middle place.
That's a good point, yeah.
So you shouldn't, some people they'll get confused and think that it's physio center, but it's not. We're here just to prevent you getting injured. And then, like I said, some people come for recovery if they are injured, but always off the recommendation of their physiotherapist.
That's a cool idea. And it's good for the muscle health and for
joint health, any
muscle.
inflammation in the body.
It will give you better performance.
Yeah, exactly. Better performance, which means you can train better, which means you get better adaptation, which means that you will then look better if your goal is to... So many people, they'll just try it to see what it's like, and they'll think that they won't come back, you know, because it's just like one-off. But we have so many returning customers like that because they follow a set gym program, and now they add this to their... The same way they add their training, they add their recovery as well, which is exactly what you want people to do.
And it depends, like once in a month.
Yeah, it depends. People always ask how much should I come, but I always have to talk to them about what kind of training they're doing, if they're playing sport, if they're training in the gym, how often are they training, what intensity are they training, because also they forget, and I have to tell people this as well, sometimes they forget about the other reasons or the other ways that you can recover. You know, like just eating well, sleeping, staying hydrated. All of these are the same as doing the ice bath and, you know, doing the compression boots. So people forget that there's more to recovery as well, so they need to focus on everything. But yeah, the amount of times that they come, it depends on your training and how often you train.
Next up, the next session we have, which is the jacuzzi or the...
Yeah, so you're going to do contrast. So when you come here, you can either do, there's two ways to do the water. You can do cryotherapy only, which is just ice bath for 10 minutes, or you can do contrast, which is hot and cold. So you'll do like 2 minutes for like 3 rounds. Everybody asks which one is better. Neither is better, so I always tell people to just try which one they want to try, and then if they come back again, try the other way and see which one they prefer, because research shows that neither one is better than the other.
Yeah.
You know, so the only thing is if someone is coming and they have an injury, let's say they rolled their ankle or playing football.
Yeah, so it's better to stay
away from the hot, so they will just do the cold, because you don't want, what you're trying to do with like an injury like that is they don't want to let the blood, they want to constrict the blood flow, and that's what the ice bath will do. So anybody with an injury, they would just do a fresh injury, they would just do the ice bath.
So you come to the jacuzzi or the hot tub to release it.
Yeah, so basically they work on opposite. So one kind of increases blood flow and the other one then constricts it. Yeah, exactly. So it's just your blood vessels will be getting larger and smaller. And some people prefer the feeling of one versus the other, but they both do the same thing.
And then the last station, which is the
compression boots.
Compression, yeah.
Normatec boots. So these ones can be done by anyone. They were actually originally, I think the person that invented them was in a medical field, and it was to help improve the blood flow in cancer patients. So then they realized that the increased blood flow crosses over with sports performance as well. So that's why with the compression boots, anybody can use them. You don't even have to work out. But if you feel like you are, let's say you feel like you have swollen,
exactly.
Yeah, you feel like your legs are too heavy, you have DOMs from the gym, like delayed onset muscle soreness, this one as well. Usually it's where there's muscles not getting enough oxygen. So what increasing the blood flow is getting the blood all the way throughout the legs, getting rid of any waste products, and just improving the blood flow so you get more oxygen.
And you have to lay back and...
this is the chill part, you get to even watch Netflix, you can play the PlayStation.
For 30 minutes?
30 minutes,
And depends on the machine, so you have to make it like a high...
Yeah, so if the pressure is too high, then you can reduce the pressure as well.
And it's good for runners also, right?
Yeah, excellent for runners, And you can do this one, people always ask when they should do it. This one, it doesn't matter. Some people in sports teams, like in the States, they'll use it as part of their warm-up. Some people will use it as part of their recovery. It's just generally to get your legs feeling better by just improving the blood flow. Some people, they prefer to do like a day off because they like the relaxation part of the day.
Yeah.
But if you're someone, for example, there's 2 ways to do it. So you can use it as like a rest day and just come and chill and do it. Or if you're someone that has like a really intense week of training, for example, let's say someone is training for a marathon, or their training is rigid and they have a lot of days during the week, they can come midweek so that they, for example, say you're training 5 days a week. By the 3rd day, you're starting to feel like you're heavy, you're feeling tired. When you're tired and you get fatigued, more likely you will get injured. So that's when people should come in, help us to speed up their recovery so that they can continue the next couple of days of training. So like that, there's 2 ways to do it. Some people, if they're going through a really intense stage of training, come in during training, you know, midweek, and then some people prefer just to come in at the weekend so they can have a chill day.
This type of session that you can call it just to chill and relax your muscle, relieve all the stress you have, it's different than you doing like a massage. A massage is different.
Different, exact same. Like a massage is just another form of recovery. So like massage, compression, ice bath, nutrition, hydration, these are all the different ones. So you can do all of these together. You should be trying to focus on all of them, you know? So for this one, usually, especially if you're doing the boots, because they're increasing blood flow after, then you're good to go and train if you need to. But some people, they just like to relax and just have the day off.
And then you have it. This is a good explanation.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. اتمنى استفادتوا من الكلام اللي هي قالته. طبعا معلومات عامه عن اللي هم الشغل اللي يسوونه هني. ما بنضيع وقت اكثر وراح نجرب ندش داخل ونشوف شو يصير. So we are ready?
Yes.
I'm not ready, but
you're not
okay.
Ready? No. He's scared, he's scared. Yalla.
Comes down. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Now move back a little bit.
Thank you, Alana, for everything.
Thank you for coming in.
I'll see you. You did a good job.
Yes.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, guys. I'll see you. Thanks. Bye. صدق راحة. تقريبا خذالي ساعة وشوي على حسب السيشن اللي تاخذهم. تسوي السيشن اللي انت تحس تبيه اكثر. في ناس بس ياخذون البارد ويطلعون، في ناس ياخذون الاثنين، في ناس ياخذون الثلاثة نفس اللي انا سويته اليوم، علشان اغطي كل شيء واريح الجسم بالكامل. تحس برفرشمنت وتحس براحة عقب، فتحس انه بس تبي ريلاكس وتبي تريح. والحين يوع عقب هالريكفري الطيب. شي تميل ولا افتكار. ثانك يو. شوف اخوي شوف. وصلنا معكم إلى نهاية الفيديو، أتمنى أنه أعجبكم، استفاديتوا منه أفكار جديدة، طريقة جديدة حق الريكفري، يمكن بعضكم سمع منها يمكن بعضكم ما سمع منها. أعطونا لايك، سبسكرايب للشانل، فعلوا الجرس علشان ننزل لكم أكثر فيديوهات من هذا النوع، وأعطونا رأيكم. See you baby, see you soon, stay safe.